how to embrace the new season of your life. Hello everyone and welcome once again. So today I'm going to share the story of how I'm embracing the current season of my life, navigating challenges and also the lessons which we can learn. Let's So basically, I am currently in my third year, and now there is a lot of responsibilities there, whether they are of co-curricular, academic, or even extracurricular ones. Even in real life, I have to do a lot of things like cooking, cleaning, certain housework responsibilities, etc. As I've grown up, I also visit places or go alone sometimes for some work, and that is really challenging. And also, as I said once, that now I am unable to do the things like content creation and podcasting so frequently as I used to do in the past 2 years, because of my studies, of the academic pressure, and also the pressure of the placements, etc. And also there is a lot of work given, whether it's projects, whether it's case studies, the internal marks, the exams, the placement work, which is actually the most important work, prepping for aptitude interview, coding, etc. Studies are more advanced concepts of computer engineering like machine learning and agile project management and database, etc. are there. Also there are weekly bi-weekly tests being scheduled, so there are elective subjects there that actually makes more challenging for me to navigate every single thing, to handle the imbalances, etc. Also there is a lot of mental pressure to do all of those things, the physical pressure to do all of those things. And I think that it is initially really challenging to embrace this new phase of my life. And during my first and second year, I was extremely relaxed of what I used to do. Like I used to film twice every week, and also I used to upload videos and also content on Instagram also frequently. But now I'm unable to do so because of the again I said, because of this pressure. And also I have to be currently extremely careful on social media. We have to learn and develop new skills, coding skills, technical skills, soft skills, etc. Also there are extra lectures scheduled, and that is why this new season basically has become really tough. Also there are a lot of responsibilities which I have. The parents have told me to be more responsible, and also to be more mature, to be more focused on reality than fantasy, and also to behave more like a grown-up person, because I have a kind of slightly childish persona, and which I'm striving to reduce. I'm striving to do my own SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and through that analysis I'm able to navigate my own persona, and I'm striving to reduce my weaknesses and increase my strengths. So this new season has been really challenging, but I know that it's worth it. So here are some advice on how to navigate the new season. So the first step is accept the fact that the season has changed and you have to change. Remember, change is better than regret. By the time you will regret the change which you could have done by that time, it would have been too late to do so. Accepting the change is better than crying like a brat. Next is reflect on your past and navigate the future. You'll be able to solve problems more easily. The next step is maintain a journal. Maintaining a journal will really help you to recall what to do, the to-do tasks, and also what you can learn from your mistakes. The fourth thing is that work hard and never give up. Be persistent. Being consistent and persistent will not only you will be able to solve the problem, but also you'll develop the habit of not giving up. If we see through scripture, I can refer to Moses' story the most.
Daniel, Paul, Esther, David are also excellent examples, but Moses one was the toughest.
Moses, he was raised in Egypt, and later he realized that he was a Hebrew, and then he left every single luxury which he had in Egypt, and he went to serve God in the desert. He went to various places. Like firstly they went after the Red Sea case when the Egyptian soldiers drowned in it. They went to the desert of Shur. They were able to find water, and they went to Elim. They camped there. Then they went to the desert of Sin. They went to various places until they reached the promised land, that is Canaan. They faced various challenges like an inability to get food and water, and also the circumstances. People started disobeying, but Moses stayed consistent throughout his journey. He obeyed God's plan and he stayed grounded. He embraced the new challenges which came up to him in every step of life. And that is one of the most important lessons which we can learn. Like, because of him, because of his reliance on God's strength and obeying his commands, people were able to reach the promised land and also receive countless blessings. There are basically 4 seasons present. Exciting announcement. Our first merch has come up, and it is a poster featuring various icons related to our show. So in order to get it, DM me on my Instagram account and you will definitely get it. Also, I will add my own, the monsoon season. Here in India, there is the monsoon season from June to September. So firstly, we will look at the fall. God is stripping something from you, and he prunes to prepare for more fruit. So he is removing something wrong, and he's telling that this is wrong. You have to stop doing it or minimize doing it. For me, this was the season of focusing less on distractions, reducing social media, etc. The next is winter season. So here you deal with unknown waiting. You cannot understand what he's doing. He's telling you to rest in him and make his path known. So you are dealing with waiting season. Now here it might be after I interviewed for the club meeting or for the placement round, whether I will get or not. Now I currently got the departmental placement team and the coding club. So you are dealing with waiting, and also during the exam results or whenever you are worrying about the future. So you cannot understand what is God doing, whether he will work on your will or against your will. But he's telling you to rest. Be patient, rest in him, obey him, rely on him. And your task currently is to glorify God, to make his path known, to, show the right way. Spring, full of new life, fulfillment season, and he brings new things. It is kind of difficult as we learn and experience new things and move out of your comfort zone. He wants you to rely on him. So this is, full of new life fulfillment season, when you're getting good marks, when you're achieving something through hard work, when you're getting new things, new opportunities, new tasks, when you're grasping new things, interesting topics. So here it will be, learning coding skills, you're able to learn new frameworks, new languages, etc. And he's telling you to move out of your comfort zone, to explore more new things, to develop more interactive websites, lead a project, etc. And here, the summer means fullness and flourishing, spiritual blessing and dryness. We can consider physical and emotional also. So this is here the extreme. Here there is the fullness, the completeness is being seen, the execution is being seen. Like you get a lot of good things, but also you get the bad things. Because when you're getting the new things, you are getting in the comfort zone, you're in the distractions, you are in the lukewarmness, and जब देखा तो हो जाएगा. During this season, God is going to test you, whether you're going to obey him or not, and whether you're going to continue or whether you're going to perish. Like, this is basically the testing phase, and this is actually the most crucial phase. You should stand firm on the path of truth, on your work and focus, and not let distractions ruin you. And the next season is monsoon season. This season is actually the most ambiguous and contradictory season, where monsoon basically means that you will get lots of water, lot of rainwater comes, floods come, but also there is water scarcity due to certain other issues, and you have to focus on your weaknesses more, how you are going to reduce the threats, and also it is like focusing more into the external sphere, into the external opportunities, like internships, etc. So you can do more courses, you can work hard more, and during monsoons, you will be able to get the gift of discernment, and also you'll able to debug the bugs. You are called to work hard and use your God-given gifts to further the good cause. So in Matthew 6, chapter 25, verse 2, verse 34, we see, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food and the body more than clothes? What does this mean is not that we should not care about those things, but the another tip is that we should be really cool. We should not have excess burden, excess tension of things. We have to, understand that ultimately God is in charge and He will do what is best for us and others. And that is why we should not have unnecessary anxiety around our head. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5 says, we demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. And we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. So we have to, align our plans with God's plans. Pray, ask what is right and what is wrong, what is for me and what is not. If something is getting to another person and you don't get, no matter how different it is, understand that your plan and his plan are different. God has called someone to do certain things and some others to do some other things, and that's fine. Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3 says, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. So trusting God is fine, is extremely essential. We have to be steadfast. Every stage holds both hardships and joy. Remember, your life is not perfect. Some seasons there will be brightness, good. Some seasons there will be bad. Next is, bring thoughts to God. Next, don't waste today worrying about tomorrow. Live in the present moment. Ask yourself what you can do today. And let you do the best, let God do the rest. Soak in His peace. Yes, be peaceful. Don't let unnecessary chaos ruin you. So while embracing new season, be calm that yes, ultimately God will have the rain and He will guide you to the best place as possible. You will survive this season if you don't give up. As of me, I know that I have to trust in His plan, to work hard, to focus more on what is more important, like placements and my CGPA, then to secure a good job. To focus not only on short-term goals, but also on focusing on long-term goals is extremely crucial. Start preparing yourself for the future without being anxious. Like, money, learn about finance, the market, the trends, etc. Learn about the changing patterns, learn about the great, depreciation, etc. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. Do share your thoughts on embracing your journey. You can share your journey in the comment section. Remember, patience and hard work will lead you to success. Bye.